Number 19, Ko Harmanson. Number 26, Carson Basil. Number 45, Kylan Manning. And number 20, Braylon McRae. And tonight's starting lineup for the Bulldogs. Leading off, the shortstop, number 6, Caleb Hill. Batting second and playing second, number 1, Houston Bergeron. Hitting third, or designated hitting, should I say, number 25, Riker Reynolds. Batting cleanup, the pitcher, number 18, Adrian Delgadillo. Batting fifth, playing first, number 11, Julian Paramoyo. Hitting sixth, playing catcher, number 23, Caleb Hanks. Batting seventh, playing third, number 21, Brandon Pace. Hitting eighth, playing right field, number 8, Aiden Sainez. And batting ninth, playing center field, number 9, Hoven Kovinga. And your starting left fielder, number 5, Connor Swan. And now, introducing your hometown, Friendswood Mustangs, led by head coach Corey Benavides, coaches Bam Hollier, James Cook, and Brandon Clemens. The reserves for our Mustangs tonight, number 3, Landon McGuire. Number 4, Trevor Moore. Number 7, Eric McGill. Number 8, Colton Pleasant. Number 9, Mason LaRue. Number 10, Tom Daly. Number 13, Ryan Duncan. Number 14, Caden Crow. Number 15, Jacob Reese. Number 16, Caden Robinson. Number 18, Landon Finkley. Number 20, Cooper Harris. Number 22, Peyton Resnick. Number 23, Trace Barber. Number 27, Jack Herncall. And number 25, Patrick Bird. And now, tonight's starting lineup for your Mustangs. Leading off, playing second base, number 17, Ryan Chisholm. Batting second and playing catcher, number 1, Dane Perry. Hitting third and playing shortstop, number 5, Dawson Henson. Batting cleanup tonight, playing left field, number 12, Justin Holcomb. Batting fifth, playing third, number 2, Caden Wells. Hitting sixth, playing center field, number 11, Lane Vegas. Batting seventh, playing first base, number 24, Matt Lera. Hitting eighth, playing right field, number 26, Jackson Black. Tonight's starting pitcher for the apologies. And our ninth batter, our designated hitter, number 6, Drew Smith. Tonight's starting pitcher for our Mustangs is number 21, Landon Collins. Joining us tonight as a special guest, we have Bat Boy Lucas McCarthy. And our first pitch is going to be thrown out by Cindy Anderson. Cindy has ties to both schools. She was an administrator in LaPorte for 20 years, but she's here tonight because she is Ryan Chisholm's nana. So Ryan, no matter what happens tonight, you're going to get a free hug after the game by nana. So as she throws the pitch,
you got to do that.
oh. And now we ask that everybody stand up. And gentlemen, remove your hats as we play the national anthem.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome into Bobby Black Field here in Friendswood, Texas. I'm Joe Hollier, along with our producer tonight, Jennifer Hollier, and we are just moments away to bring you the start of the second half of District 25A. Friendswood takes on LaPorte, and on to throw out the first pitch is Ryan Chisholm's Nana, a LaPorte administrator for 20 years. She's repping the Mustangs tonight, and her grandson. So that's pretty awesome. Buddy's night tonight for the Mustangs. Woo, look at that kid, man. Bam Baseball signed that kid up. Mustangs won the first matchup between LaPorte 11-3. It was a very heated, contested game, 3-3 going into the sixth inning before a few LaPorte errors in the outfield led to some Mustangs runs late, and Mustangs went on to win that game. Cooper Harris started that game. On the mound tonight for the Mustangs, Landon Collins. Good grief. Collins coming off a one-hitter in his last start against Angleton. And we're going to talk about the Mustangs' last two starts here a little bit. It was, for Collins, he ended up throwing a one-hitter against Angleton, and he ended up with 8 strikeouts in that game. I'll go over his numbers. Collins, 1 hit, 8 strikeouts, 0 walks, 0 hit by pitch. Mustangs committed 1 error in that game, and then that was pretty exciting because he threw 79 pitches. 60 of those were strikes, pretty dominant. And then the very next game, Cooper Harris comes in, faces Iowa Colony, and does him one better. 10 strikeouts. He did walk 2 batters and hit a batter. But Dane Perry picked off 2 of those batters, and the Mustangs also had 1 error in that game, but he threw a no-hitter. So in the last 2 games, the Mustangs have given up literally 1 hit in those matchups. And here's Collins going against LaPorte for the first time, and Caleb Hill, the shortstop, will step in against him. Bulldogs are 12-10 overall and 4-2 in district. Collins up in the zone just a bit on his first 2 offerings. We got a couple of rookies in the box with us tonight. Matt Resnick and Trey Hutchins. are filling in for Cade and Ellie Lyko and doing a fine job. Again, a lot being thrown at them, and for never having to do it in a brand new box for the scoreboard. And Matt Resnick has been reading. He actually has instructions for that box. He got here early, went over it, and has been doing a good job. Actually went through it a few times. Thinks he has it down. Busted inside. Good pitch. No call. Runs the count full. Trey Hutchins came in, watched Kay do a broadcast, all of his play-by-play. Ooh, a 4-pitch walk. Wow. So Hill is aboard.
Number 1, Houston Bergeron.
Here's the second baseman, Houston Bergeron. See if they elect to play a little small ball. 1 run against this pitching staff can be huge. LaPorte lost to Shadow Creek in their game on Tuesday. That was not a district game. Yeah, they are showing it. Going to get him, Dane. So that goes off of Dane's glove, top of his glove. It'll be a bit of a wild pitch. So Collins up in the zone early tonight. So they will not have to sacrifice an out here unless they're, really, if you're going to play small ball, now's the time to move him over to third with 1 out. Let's see what Ricky Torres decides to do. Bergeron has not squared yet. Now he does. Gets it down, foul. Got it down the right direction. Matt Lahr at first, Chisholm at second, Dawson Henson at short, Caden Wells at third. Dane Perry back behind the plate. Vegas out in center, Holcomb in left, and Jackson Black in right. It's another bunt down. This one just rolls foul. Good job by Wells letting that one run foul. LaPorte 4-2 in district. Mustangs 5-1. So a LaPorte win would put them at the very least in second. Bergeron goes down on a swinging strike and brings up Riker Reynolds, the DH. Lefty on lefty. LaPorte lost to Iowa Colony 4-3. They beat Santa Fe, though, 3-1. It's the lone loss to Santa Fe. They beat Santa Fe at LaPorte. And then they also beat Angleton 2-0. Collins doing a good job keeping the runner close. Gas in there for a called strike. Quick shout out to the boys and girls golf team. Both of them won district. And we'll be heading to regionals. Girls actually set a course record. Thank you, Scott Smith, for sending in that information. Ooh, bailing on that pitch. 1 and 2. That was dirty. Laura will back up now at first base. And Wells finally retreats over at third. 2 strikes. 1-2 count to Reynolds. Another breaking ball in there. And back-to-back strikeouts. And there's 2 away. Here's the pitcher, Adrian Delgadillo. There goes the runner. Wise choice by Dane, not making that throw. Caleb Hill got a good jump. No sense risking throwing the ball away. Hit up the middle, slowly liner, and it's going to drop. Little nubber off the end of the bat, and LaPorte jumps out to a 1-0 lead. Brings up the first baseman. So a walk, a wild pitch, a stolen base, and a single gets LaPorte on the board. And got a pinch runner over at first. Looks like Thomas Ponton over there. Laura unable to come up with the pickoff, a throw, and it'll end up being a throwing error on the pitcher. And puts another runner in scoring position. So both runners that have reached tonight have gotten into scoring position with Mustang miscues. Line foul out of play, and it's 0-2 to JJ. Mustangs have been slow with their bats recently as well. Game against Iowa Colony, there was literally 1 hit between the 2 teams going into the 6th inning. And that was Matt Lara. Lara ended up with 2 hits that game. Good idea. Climb the ladder. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs with a runner at second for the Bulldogs. LaPorte already chippy here in the 1st inning. Breaking ball, just got a piece of it. Delgadillo helping himself out with an RBI. Armilo hanging in there. The 2-2. Gas up. So Collins strikes out the side, and in doing so, keeps them at 1. But that's where Mustangs will face when they come up to bottom of the bottom half. We are watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network. Ryan Chisholm steps in to face Delgadillo. Chisholm hitting .213. He was 0 for 4 in his last game. Takes a breaking ball in there for strike 1. And that's been the MO on Friendswood. They've struggled with the breaking pitch. So you expect to see a lot of them. There's number 2. Hit hard. Oh, and a candy hop for the shortstop. High throw, but he comes down with it. So tough break there for Chisholm as that ball just hopped up waist high.
Next up for the Mustangs, number 1, Dane Perry.
Sat back on the curveball well that time, just not long enough. Here's the catcher, Dane Perry. Perry hitting .340. Perry had a big double in the last game, kind of broke things open. Fastball in there for called strike. Dane down 0-2. One out, nobody on for the Mustangs. Delgadillo grounded to second. This one bounces off the chest. Dane, I don't know if he wasn't running hard or what, but he gets thrown out.
Next up for the Mustangs,
Despite the second baseman dropping the ball twice.
Dawson Hinson.
So two quick outs for the Mustangs. Brings up the shortstop, Dawson Hinson. First pitch low. Curveball hit hard at the shortstop. Another candy hop. Man, sign me up for those bounces. And it's 3 ground balls. Well, I do like to see the ground balls instead of the fly balls with this wind blowing in so hard. But a quick 3 up, 3 down. We're through 1. Bulldogs lead at 1-0. We'll be back with more. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network. It takes a village in here, folks. We're getting it done. 1 run on 1 hit for the Bulldogs. And no runs on no hits with an error for the Mustangs. The catcher, Caleb Hanks, will lead it off the second inning for the Bulldogs. Takes a first pitch strike. Shout out to Dan Glugger in Pearland. Thanks for texting in. As your old boss used to say, don't forget to hook that bucket. Ooh. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hanks. Grounded up the middle. Tough play for Dawson. He'll have to get rid of it in a hurry. Great play by Dawson Hinson. Ball took a funny hop as it got out past the pitching mound, but Hinson stayed with it. And retired Hanks. That brings up the third baseman, Brandon Pace. Either y'all doing pitch count?
Yeah, but I'm watching Game Changer.
Okay.
He's at 27.
Grounded foul, and it's 0-2 to Pace. A 6-pitch inning for Delgadillo in the first. Oh, breaking out the radar gun. Wow, strikeout number 4. All swinging. And there's 2 away. Collins been around 80, 89, 91. Oh. Tailing two-seamer for strike 1. Bust him inside for strike 2. Oh, 2 count. Aiden signs, asked for time. Umpire gave it. Right fielder gets a piece of that one to stay alive. Got to figure Delgadillo, if he can get 3 innings out of him and hold a lead, you might see Manning come in, try and keep the Mustangs where they are. Really thought we'd see Manning to start this game. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bust him inside again. 3-2. Full count. Hit hard, and it'll be down for extra bases. Got a fastball. Ricochets away from Holcomb, and it'll be a stand-up double for Signs. Second hit of the game for the Bulldogs.
Number 9,
Hovind Kalunga, the center fielder, will step in with another runner at second. And 2 away. Big lead at second base. And Collins checks him. Little dribbler out front. Tough play for Perry. He gets it. Nice throw. Athletic. Very athletic move there by Dane Perry. Barehanded it perfectly and threw for the 3rd out. So the Mustangs get out of it. They'll head to the bottom of the 2nd. Trailing by 1, you're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Next up for your Mustangs, your left fielder, number 12, Justin Holcomb.
Welcome back in. Joe and Jennifer Hollier with you, along with Trey Hutchins and Matt Resnick. Our QA tonight is the Rockin' Randy Fry. Leading off for the Mustangs, the left fielder will be Justin Holcomb. Holcomb hitting .383. His average has done nothing but climb. Kid's been really on a tear lately. Been fun to watch him hit. The only other guy hotter has been Matt Lara. Lara's hitting .385 and leads the team, but Holcomb could jump ahead of him right here with the base hit. Whew. Got to hold on to your paperwork here. Big breeze coming in. Ooh, got a 2-0 changeup. It didn't do much other than alter the speed, and it was enough to throw Holcomb off. Here's a 2-1. Back to fastball up, and it's ball 3. Good at bat there by Holcomb. Holcomb walked twice against Alvin's Iowa Colony. And he lines one down the left field line for a base hit. It's slicing away from the left fielder. Will he challenge him? They are going to challenge him. The throw was going to be in time. They throw it away, and it'll get all the way to the fence, and Holcomb will make it into third base. Benny finally puts on the brakes, and it's a leadoff double with a throwing error.
Next for the Mustangs, your third baseman, number 2, Caden Wells.
And it brings up Caden Wells, a .348 hitter. You got to give them a hit and an error. Okay. So Mustangs with their first runner of the game, and he's at third base. Curveball bends Caden's knees a little bit. It's strike 1. Bulldogs in on the grass trying to cut off the runner at home. Another curveball grounded slowly to shortstop. Can't do anything with it, and there's one out. Wells usually comes up big in those moments. Unable to come through this time, though. Brings up the center fielder, Lane Vegas. Mustangs trying to tie this game up. This breaking pitch does not drop in there for a strike. Delgadillo has done a really good job getting ahead of hitters. Did get behind Holcomb and paid the price with a double. He's behind Vegas here. Vegas should have jumped on that pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Takes ball 2 up. On deck is Matt Lara. Lara has been a monster out of the 7-hole. In on the hands, popped up. Can't do anything with that one. And there's 2 away. Wow.
Next up, your first baseman, number 24, Matt Lara.
Lara's been the big bat for Friendswood the last couple of games. Mr. Clutch. So it's a good time for him to be here. In on the hands, fouled it back, strike one. Oh, 2. No balls, 2 strikes, runner at third. Laura trying to tie this game up. Won't chase a fastball up. Off the end of the bat, it's going to be playable for the second baseman, and he'll get there for the third out. So the Mustangs, unable to push that run across the tie it, will head to the third, trailing 1-0. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
What's that? That's the football field.
Top of the lineup for the Bulldogs. Caleb Hill stepping in. He walked and scored in the first. Breaking pitch on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Second time through the order, off the end of the bat. Pitch was 87 miles an hour from Collins. Shakes off Dane, shakes him off again. Got the pitch he wanted, lifted to right field for Jackson Black, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Bergeron. Bergeron struck out swinging in the first. Whew. 1 ball, 1 strike. We have some weather moving in probably tomorrow. The winds have been pretty brisk and blowing straight in here tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Bergeron. Ooh. The 2-2. Tails. Oh, good at bat there by Bergeron. Runs the count full against Collins. Do we know his pitch count? Payoff pitch. Popped up, playable. Chisholm went back. He's going to have to come in. And Laura, they dropped it. They have a shot at him at second? No. It'll be an error on Matt Laura. Chisholm misread the ball. He thought it was hit further, so he turned his back and ran. And so Laura had the right read on it, but he was unable to catch it. So it'll be an error on Laura. And a misread on Chisholm. Mustangs making mistakes tonight, giving away extra at-bats, and that's how you lose ball games. This is a state-ranked team, and just haven't started playing like it tonight yet. But that's why you run them out. Cannot assume the out. Hit hard. Chisholm unable to come up with it. They're going to hold the runner. Matt will cut it off. And Bulldogs will have runners at first and third. With 1 away. 51 pitches for Collins. And we're just in the 3rd inning. Well, Bulldogs doing a really good job of making him throw pitches. Defense not really helping Collins out much. And here's Delgadillo, who has the RBI for the Bulldogs. Had an RBI single in the first to score Hill. Takes strike 1 from Collins. Defense is in on the corners, back up the middle to try and turn 2. Not much of a lead at first base. And 2 quick strikes on Delgadillo. Kind of get the feeling he's looking for a certain pitch, and they have not given it to him yet. Got a piece of that one, but lined it foul. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on the corner. Backs him off a little bit. And it's 1-2. Trey Hutchins on the PA tonight. Matt Resnick running the scoreboard. Hit to the shortstop. They're going to try and turn two. It'll be hard. They get one. Chisholm misplays the ball. It'll be an error on the second baseman in the attempt to get rid of the ball quickly. He doesn't come up with it. So 2 errors in the inning. That's a huge one because you want to make sure of one at least. Bergeron comes in to score. And Benny's going to go out and talk to his boys. Mustangs with 3 errors in the game. And the miscues have led to both runs. Still only 1 out in the inning. So a lot of chatter from the LaPorte dugout, obviously having an impact on everybody but Collins. Collins continues to do his job. Good take there. Runners at first and second. Another late call. One and two to JJ. Long look in. Now Collins steps off. We'll reset. Two to the count. And gets him on the outside corner. Really nice pitch there by Collins. First strikeout looking. It's number 5 for Collins. And there's 2 away. Hanks, here's the catcher, Caleb Hanks. Grounded out up the middle. Dawson actually took a hit away from him. It's the one really good play the Mustangs have made tonight. Two runs on 3 hits and 1 error for the Bulldogs. No runs, 1 hit, 3 errors for the Mustangs. Ball hit pretty good to center field. Long run for Vegas, and he will run it down. Good job by Lane Vegas. Got a great jump on that ball and just ran it down. But the Bulldogs do pick up another run. They lead 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the third. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Jackson Black.
Well, Delgadillo has faced just one over the minimum. Mustangs have yet to go through the batting order. Here's Jackson Black. It'll be Black, Drew Smith, and then back to the top of the order with Ryan Chisholm. Black hitting .324. Mustangs with 4 ground ball outs and 2 pop outs. Ooh. And Jackson Black looks at 2 fastballs and is down in the count now 1-2. Delgadillo acts like he's coming up with pitch number 7. So he kept working it in his glove. Now he's got what he wants. Here's the 1-2. And going to get him. Slow breaking ball. And it is the first strikeout of the game for Delgadillo. It comes via looking, and there's one away. Brings up the DH, Drew Smith. Drew had a big hit against Iowa Colony, hitting .174 coming into tonight's game. Senior pitcher slash second baseman. DHing here tonight. Takes ball 1. That's inside, and it's 2-0 to Smith. Line to right field. Hit pretty good. Wind pushing it, but it is run down and caught out there in right field. And there's 2 away.
Next up for the Mustangs, number 17, Ryan Chisholm.
Chisholm grounded out to shortstop his first time up. Chisholm hitting .208. Tried to hold up on a breaking ball. Probably the best breaking ball I've seen Doug Gadillo throw tonight. That was actually a very sharp one. Would have been a ball. He's been throwing that pitch for a strike, but not much that break on it. That one had a lot of break. Justin Holcomb has been the only Mustang to reach base tonight. One ball, 2 strikes to Chisholm. Two balls, 2 strikes. Try to get the call in the outside corner. And that gets a piece of him right on the elbow. That's going to smart.
Next up for the Mustangs, your catcher, number 1, Dane Perry.
Brings up Dane Perry. Dane hit the ball hard his first time up, but just right at the second baseman. LaPorte has 1 throwing error tonight. And that was a throw coming in from the outfield that allowed Holcomb to get all the way to third base. Infield has not had any miscues. Perry does have home run power. Popped up in on the hands. Will it stay in play? It's going to, and that's going to be it. Swinging at the first pitch, just not a good pitch selection as that was in on the hands, and another rally thwarted. Mustangs leave a runner and score no runs on no hits, and they trail 2-0 as we head to the top of the 4th. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network. Brandon Pace, the third baseman, will lead it off for the Bulldogs. Pace 0 for 1 tonight. Collins has given up a walk and 3 hits, but has worked around some hitters as well. Heading the count here to Pace 0-2. Ball is hammered to left field, and it'll be down for extra bases. Rolls to the wall. Holcomb had trouble just coming up with it, but it'll be an easy stand-up double for Pace to lead off the 4th. Not the location you wanted on a 1-2 pitch. Collins at 68 pitches. Got to figure Sands might be trying to bunt the runner over to third. 3 runs for the Bulldogs would be huge. He scored 3 against the Mustangs in a loss at LaPorte. Mustangs did not score until late in that game. Ended up winning 11-3. They trail here tonight 2-0. Ground up the middle and through for a base hit. They're going to stop the runner wisely. But the back-to-back hits have runners at first and third with nobody out.
Number 9, Hogan, Columbia.
Here's Hoban Kalunga, the center fielder. 5 hits for the Bulldogs, 1 hit for the Mustangs. Showing bunt. Just got a piece of it. Ricocheted off of Dane's shin guard. He's okay, though. Kalunga walks down to talk to head coach Ricky Torres. And we'll reset. Check runner at first again. Showing bunt. Wells crashing in at third on the bunt attempt. Here's the 1-1. Showing bunt again. Gets this one down. Back to the pitcher. They have a play at the plate if he can get it there. And they're going to get him. It was kind of a slow shuttle pass to Perry, and it was a quick tag by Dane. And let me tell you, you might want to go watch that one again in slow motion. It was hard to tell if he got his hand in there or not. But the 1-2 put out, and that is the first out of the inning. Now runners at first and second with one out. Wish Collins had come in and scooped and underhand that ball rather than did the shuttle. It took longer for that ball to get there, doing it that way. But I'll take the out call any way I can get it. 1 ball, 1 strike to the leadoff batter, the shortstop Caleb Hill. Hill 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Now, umpires still giving them a lot of timeout calls to try and get the pitcher out of his comfort level. Grounded up the middle, and this one will not get through. Stepped on second, threw across, a double play. It's a nice play there by Dawson Henson. And despite getting 2 on with nobody out, they come up empty as Caleb Hill hits into the 6-3 double play. And we will head to the bottom of the 4th. Mustangs trail by 2. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Your shortstop, Dawson Henson.
Henson 0 for 1. And another pop-up. He's busting the Mustangs in on the hands, and the Mustangs keep swinging at that pitch and popping it up. And it's just an easy out. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Number 12, Justin Holcomb.
Here's Holcomb, has the lone hit for the Mustangs. Doug Adio wanted the call, didn't get it. Hit slowly to second base. And they'll get him by a half step. Nice play by the second baseman. 3 pitches and 2 outs. So much for a rest for Collins.
Next up, your third baseman, number 2, Caden Wells.
Mustangs continue to get themselves out. Curveball in on the hand, strike one. Started Wells off with his curveball last time. That pitch up, and it's 1-1. Wells hitting .348. And he's ahead in the count 2-1 here. One of the few at bats the Mustangs have been ahead in the count. Three and one. And it's a good take. Mustangs need base runners. Full count. Base is empty, full count. And that's in on the hand. So first walk given up by Delgadillo, and it comes with 2 outs here in the fourth.
Center field, number 11, Lane Vegas.
Vegas, another one of those pop-out victims. Vegas up on the plate. Takes ball one. Pitch up in the zone, 2-0.
Instead of us popping it.
Off speed there for strike one. It's off the plate. Should Lane reach, Matt Lara will step to the plate. Only the second. That's down low for ball four. So after 2 quick outs, back-to-back walks, brings the go-ahead run to the plate.
Up next, number 24, your first baseman. Let's hear it for Matt Lara.
Mustangs leading hitter via the average steps in, Matt Lara. 2 on, 2 out. Curveball in there for a called strike. Delgadillo's done very well throwing that for a first pitch strike to a lot of these Mustang hitters. Hit up the middle, and it will be a ground ball with eyes and get through. 1 run will score, and it's an RBI single for Matt Lara. And just like that, the lead is down to 1.
Next up, number 26, your right fielder, Jackson Black.
So Wells comes around to score. Vegas gets into second. And it brings up the right fielder, Jackson Black. Jackson struck out looking back in the third. He is just out of sight of the camera. He's down there talking to
And here you
head
play
coach
wood.
Benny Benavides.
Go, Jack.
Coach B over there.
Come on, JB.
Curveball in there for a strike, and it's been there all night long. And Black quickly in a hole, 0-2.
Go, JB. You got it, bub.
Catcher setting up outside. And they go high, gas away. A 3-pitch strikeout. And that will end the Mustangs' threat. They do pick up one. We head to the 5th. Mustangs still trail at 2-1. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Number 1, Houston, Bergeron.
Houston Bergeron steps in and will lead it off here in the top of the 5th. Bergeron 0 for 2, reached on an error and scored, and then back in the 3rd. Hit hard, but right at the shortstop, and there's one away. Henson did not have to move.
Number 25, Riker Reynolds.
Here's Riker Reynolds. Collins could use a quick inning here. Reynolds 1 for 2. Two runs on 5 hits and an error for the Bulldogs. 1 run on 2 hits and 3 errors. Tough play for Chisholm. He backhands, will throw across. I think he'll beat it out. Yep. Be an infield single for Reynolds. Chisholm did everything he could. And he'll bring up the pitcher, Delgadillo. Reached on an error and singled in his 2 plate appearances. I don't think Reynolds is going anywhere. Not much of a lead. Lifted to right field. Should be playable for Jackson. Look at this ball. It's going all the way to the wall. Caught up against the wall. That ball just kept going.
How did that ball get
Wow.
How did that ball get that far?
Did the wind shift?
Number 11, Julian Armillo.
That ended up being quite a defensive catch by Jackson Black out in right field. What looked like a can of corn off the bat ended up being up against the hometown bank sign out there in right field. Whew, good pitch, called a ball. One of the few misses by the home plate umpire tonight. One ball, one strike. Run at first, 2 outs. LaPorte has had some opportunities to get a third run. And close play at second, but they're going to get the stolen base.
Count blue.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Another runner in scoring position. Little check swing foul. Yep. Getting to be that twilight hour where that scoreboard starts just dissolving with the bright lights out there. Fouled away. Good at bat here by JJ. He has struck out twice tonight, going for the golden sombrero. He's had trouble with that high fastball. Just got a piece of that one to stay alive. Fouled away again. Again, thanks for Trey Hutchins for filling in tonight for Cade, and Matt Resnick filling in for Ellie. Our QA tonight, Randy Fry. Our producer, Jennifer Hollier. Yep, check swing. Ask him. Oh, he's in the wrong position. Not going to get that call with a guy at second base. Wow, that's terrible. Home plate umpires just seen that one. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Got an open base. Landon does not have to groove anything. Grounded back to the pitcher. And the underhand. And that'll do it for the Bulldogs in the 5th. Bottom of the order, Drew Smith due up for the Mustangs, followed by the top of the order. Mustangs still trail this game by 1. You're watching the Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network. Senior Drew Smith will lead it off for the Mustangs here in the bottom of the 5th. Drew flew out to right his first time up. Shows bunt. Takes a curveball strike. Shocker. Again, Delgadillo has been money with that first pitch curveball strike. Another breaking pitch for strike 2, and Smith is down 0-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Smith. Hit up the middle and fielded cleanly by Delgadillo. And there's one away.
Up next from the Mustangs, your second baseman, number 17, Ryan Chisholm.
Here's Chisholm. 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch. Hit pretty good to center field, but playable. And there's 2 away.
Up next, your catcher, number 1, Dane Perry.
Perry 0 for 2. Wind blowing in from left field. Just solid now. Another breaking ball in there for a called strike. I just can't say it enough. It seems like they'd figure this out at some point. Back-to-back curveball. Then it's not even a great curveball. It's just a solid breaking pitch. That is more than hittable, but once you get behind, then he can start going up and going outside. There's the high fastball. Or he can come back inside and jam you and get you to pop up. Mustangs, nobody has gone after that first pitch curveball. Two balls, 2 strikes to Perry. Slow roller to third. Fielded clean. Throw across in time. Oh, no, high pitch. He overthrew it. And good hustle by Dane on that at bat. Be a throwing error on the third baseman. A good throw would have had him. It's a big break for the Mustangs. Caden Crow will come in to pinch run.
Pitch runner, number 14, Caden Crow.
Torres, I'm guess, arguing the baseline. He didn't catch the ball. I'm not sure what the argument is. Talk to the field umpire about it. Well, we're in. Y'all want to play some umpire music? Cade would be so proud of y'all. All right. Here we go. 2 outs, runner at first, and Dawson Henson at the plate. Dawson, one of the few guys strong enough to hit a ball into this wind out of here, but man, I'd just take a gap double right now. Good speed at first, and they're going to hit him. It's not a bad idea. That takes the bat out of a really dangerous guy, but Justin Holcomb has been swinging a good bat. See if that comes back to bite Ricky Torres and the Bulldogs. 2 outs, 2 on now for the Mustangs. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Mustangs trail 2-1. Good speed on the bases. Holcomb, curveball, in there for a strike. No, you're shocked. Fastball. Well, actually a changeup away, and he swings over the top of it. But, if you go up there looking, knowing you're going to get that first pitch curveball for a strike, you can do damage with it. Just nobody's doing it. 0-2 to Holcomb. Delgadillo's done a good job tonight. He's taking advantage of everything the Mustangs have been giving him. Off the end of the bat, kind of in no man's land. Long run for the right fielder. Will he get there? He did. Ran it down, could not drop it in time. Saves a run. And a very nice play by the right fielder to end the inning. And that's the difference between the game we played in LaPorte and the game here. We had a couple of errors out in the outfield. Balls dropped that the Mustangs took advantage of and ran up the score. But playing defense here tonight, is the outfield's doing a really good job. And they lead 2-1 as we head to the 6th. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network. Trevor Moore will be the new pitcher for the Mustangs. Landon Collins' night ends over 80 pitches. He gives up 6 hits, a walk, and struck out 5. Due up for the Bulldogs. Caleb Hanks will step in. So that was low, but looked pretty good from here. One ball, one strike to Hanks. He likes that breaking ball from Delgadillo. Did not like Moore's. Little makeup call there. It's 2-2. I like this at bat from Hanks, giving everybody time to see some pitches from Moore. And he runs the count full. Moore was a little bit erratic in his warm-up pitches. Been a while since he's been on the mound. Good to see some of these guys getting work because you know you're going to need them in the playoffs. Payoff pitch. Fouled away. Good battle here with Hanks and Moore. Moore shakes off a couple of pitches. And Hank stays alive. Well, I don't have Ellie here to tell us where to go eat, so I don't know what to do. I mean, we can ask Matt. Curveball. Oh, my goodness. Doesn't get the call. And it's a leadoff walk here to start the sixth. Good pitch.
21, Brandon Pace. Courtesy runner for the catcher on first base.
Here's Brandon Pace, 1 for 2 with a double. Bulldogs have had runners on every inning in this game. Line and caught by the second baseman. Can they double him up? Yes, he does. Line out, throw out at first. As the base runner did not make sure the line drive went through. That's just a running blunder there by the pinch runner.
Number 8, Aiden Saenz.
And there's two away. Big double play there after the leadoff walk. Here's Sands. Now Moore's starting to cook.
Come on, Trap.
Bulldogs 4-2 in district. Mustangs 5-1. Other games tonight. Good breaking ball. Wow! Come on! Are you kidding me? Woo! My goodness. That kid was starting to walk to the dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. And he's struck out twice. It's going to be a 1-2-3 inning after the double play. Erase the base runner, but Mustangs need a rally here. They trail by 1. We head to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network. Well, the bottom of the order has been the catalyst for the Mustangs in games past, and that's where we stand now. Another first pitch curveball for a strike. I'm just shocked. And fastball, called a ball. Wow, that was a good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to Wells. Curveball popped up. Can nobody hit a curveball? Going to stay in play, and there's 1 away. You know, until you can prove you can hit it, that's what you're going to see. Caden Wells will end up 0 for 2 if he doesn't get back around in the 7th. He did walk and score the Mustangs' only run tonight. Vegas takes a curveball for strike 1. Curveball for strike 2. It's like they've never seen one before. And again, these are not 95-mile-an-hour breaking pitches. These are hittable pitches that sit out over the plate. Hit the center field, long run for the center fielder, and he will. Did he come up with it or not? What's the call? Yep. Dove at the last minute and took a hit away from Vegas.
Next up, first baseman, number 24, Matt Laro.
Here's Matt. Laro's got the only RBI for the Mustangs. He is 1 for 2, popped out and singled. And if Matt doesn't reach, it'll be up to the bottom 2 in the order. Jackson Black, Drew Smith will be up in the 7th unless we get a pinch hitter. That's up in the zone, 2-0. Is that McGuire on deck? Is that McGuire? Ball hit the gap left center. Up and playable, though, and it'll hang up there for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Mustangs. In the 6th, we head to the 7th. Bulldogs 2, Mustangs 1. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Bulldogs, number 26, Carson Basil.
Alright, so this is their last tier. So I'm gonna back up to
Pinch hitter for the Bulldogs. Okay. One ball, one strike. Grounded right side and through for a base hit. Nice job going the other way. And once again, the Bulldogs have the leadoff man on. They've had the leadoff man on base 4 times tonight. Now the Mustangs have done a good job defensively, making plays when they needed them. But they do have 3 errors. 3 errors for the Mustangs, 2 errors for the Bulldogs. But the Bulldogs have out-hit the Mustangs 7-2. And, of course, lead 2-1 in the score. Big lead over at first base. We're back to the top of the order. Here's Caleb Hill, the shortstop. LaPorte with 1 in the first and 1 in the third. Showing bunt. And he'll take strike 1. Again, Bulldogs the only team to beat Santa Fe through the first round. trying to knock off the other number 1 team, Friendswood Mustangs, here tonight. Their other loss, other than the one to Friendswood, was to Iowa Colony, and that was a 1-run game. Big lead at first. Slash hitting and through the hole on the left side. Back-to-back singles.
Number 1, Houston Bergeron.
I'll give Ricky Torres credit. The fake bunt had Dawson Henson moving towards second base, the third baseman coming in, and then the slap hit through the hole on the left side. Just executed extremely well. Here's Bergeron. Strikeout, reached on an error, and lined out to short. Hit the ball really hard his last time up. 2 on, nobody out. Moore on the mound for the Mustangs. Showing bunt, gets it down, a good one. And Wells will run right past it. It'll be an error on Caden Wells because it's a sacrifice bunt. And that will load the bases here in the 7th. So the rally that you wanted is happening, but it's happening for the Bulldogs. Here's Riker Reynolds. Reynolds 2 for 3. Mustang in on the grass. Nobody out. Got a good pitch to hit, fouled it away. Good gas from Moore, and it's 0-2. Trevor Moore in a bind. 2 hits and an error. Loaded the bases. In on the hands, fouled away. Good job moving that high side of the hitter. Eight hits now for the Bulldogs. Dane sets up outside, gets by Perry, and this ball will sit up, bounce so high, there's no way they had to play at the plate. A huge run for the Bulldogs here in the 7th. And it's 3-1. That was just unfortunate. Dane got over to block it, but it kicked up off of him and went straight up in the air, and by the time it came down, the run had already crossed.
What do you do about that, Dane? Let's go.
Now runners at second and third. Still an 0-2 count. Excuse me, it's a 1-2 count. Grounded left side, tough play. They're going to have to get him at first. Stay on him. Yep, they got him. Well, they'll appeal it at home. Home saw it. That's the time. Home plate saw him come off the bag. I guarantee you. So they get the out at first. They throw it back over to third. He slid past the bag. Wells got the tag down on him, and it's going to be up to the home plate umpire to, yep, they got him. So good call by the home plate umpire. But they do get a run across.
18, Adrian Delgadillo.
So Mustangs turn their third double play of the game. Comes at a good time, but not soon enough. Bulldogs now lead 4-1. And is it pinch hitter? Or is this Delgadillo? Okay, Delgadillo still in the game, so. One ball, one strike. Yeah, Dawson had no choice but to go to first base on that play as the chopper was hit too high to have a shot at home. He gets the out at first, and then Lara throws a strike over to Wells. And Bergeron beat the throw. He just slid past the bag. And the only one with the angle to see it was the home plate umpire. So once they got the appeal, they got the call right. Two balls, two strikes. Dane caught it. Foul tip, but caught. And that's Moore's second strikeout. And both of them have ended an inning. We will head to the bottom of the seventh, and I'm guessing it will be Delgadillo out there throwing a first pitch curveball. We'll be back with the bottom half after this. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Friendswood, we can't hear you. Leading off, number 3, Landon McGuire.
Landon McGuire will pinch hit for Jackson Black. Tough night for Jackson. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Tough position from McGuire. First pitch curveball misses for once. Not by much, but it did miss. Ball hit hard, but right at the center fielder, and there's one away. Man, I'm telling you, they have been in the right spot at the right time. As McGuire struck that ball well, but too well. Hung up for the center fielder, and there's one out.
Up next, number 6.
Uh-oh, we got
Smith.
police being summoned. We got something going on over here on the LaPorte side. Somebody got shoved. There's the all right. Some ugliness going on in the crowd. Curveball hit into the gap, right center field, and it will be caught. Oh, thank you, Drew Smith, though, for doing what should have been done a long time ago.
Up next, your second baseman, number 17.
I'm so proud. I'm proud of one guy tonight. It's Drew Smith. Did exactly what he's supposed to do. When you know the pitch you're going to get. Guy just made a nice play on him in the outfield, and there's two away. A couple of hard hit balls here by the Mustangs, but there's two outs. Here's the freshman, Ryan Chisholm. He's over 2 and was hit by a pitch. Kind of hoping the Mustangs would get a couple on for the top of the order. They trail by 3, 4-1 here. Bulldogs with 4 runs on 8 hits and have committed 2 errors. Mustangs 1 run on 2 hits, 2. And they have committed 4 errors tonight. You know, as Cade would say, probably their biorhythms are down. Got a good fastball under it. You see Chisholm scolding himself. Knows he should have been on that pitch. So LaPorte 1 strike away from dealing the Mustangs a loss here at Bobby Black Stadium. Been a tough place for teams to win, and Chisholm's not going to go quietly. Stayed on that curveball, drove it back up the middle.
Chisholm's hit brings up your catcher, number 2, Dane Perry.
Well, we need Perry to reach to bring the tying run to the plate. Now Hanks wants to talk to his pitcher, Delgadillo. All right, Mustangs need another runner to have a shot at this. Chisholm with a 2-2 count kept the Mustangs alive. Curveball in there for a called strike as Perry could not pull the trigger. Another first pitch curveball in there for a strike. Dane has popped up a couple times, didn't chase. Grounded out to second, popped out to first, and then reached on an E5. Two balls and a strike to Perry. Mustangs trying to work some magic. Nobody over there. 3 balls and a strike.
Need you on base.
Two outs. Popped up. Playable. For first, wind is blowing. It is, and will actually get out of play. Wow, the wind picked up just in time and gives Perry a reprieve. That may have been ball 4.
What about is that?
Okay, Dane has to switch bats. And runner will be going on this pitch. There he goes. Hit hard and fair down inside the line at third. Chisholm will be sent home. The throw home is in time, and they're going to get him. I'm not sure why Benny sent him. We needed 3 runs, and they're going to throw out Chisholm at home plate. The relay was on the money, and Chisholm was out by a mile. You would have had Dawson Henson coming to the plate with a chance to tie it. It'll be a double for Dane Perry, but Chisholm will be thrown out on the 9-5-2 to end the game. So a little too aggressive there at the end. Mustangs did put up a little rally, but they will come up short as Chisholm gets gunned down at the plate, and they fall to the Bulldogs 4-1. 4 runs on 8 hits and 2 errors for the Bulldogs. 1 run on 4 hits and 4 errors for the Mustangs. And that hurts, folks. Mustangs dropped to 5-2 in district, and they tied with Angleton currently at also 5-2. So a lot of happy LaPorte fans will be headed home tonight, back down 146, and the Mustangs will have to regroup and talk this over again. So for Trey Hutchins and Matt Resnick, our QA tonight, Randy Fry, our producer, Jennifer Hollier, I'm Joe Hollier. Thanks for joining us here on the Big Daddy Media broadcast. We'll see you next week, folks. Good night.